Welcome back everybody to Vlogmas day number 8. I should probably change where I'm filming, or at least stand up. No, I'll just stay sat down now. The reason I keep filming in this location is because it's a place where I've set up my lights, but I will try and get a new location soon if I want to spruce things up a bit, but just keep an eye out. Now when thinking about ideas for Vlogmas, I thought, Christmas things. What's Christmas related? And the first thing that came into my head is Santa Claus. I've actually had the honour of being Santa Claus in my year 3 Christmas play. So in this video I'm going to talk to you about that show and also some other things that happened in my later middle school life, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Now news got round the year 3 classrooms that it was time for the Christmas show, and because year 3 was the top of the first school, some year 3 had to play Santa Claus. The auditions were so casual, it was unreal. Basically, we were sat in our normal classes and there was our normal teacher at the front, and we basically had to go up to the front and go ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. And the best ho-ho-hoer got to be Santa Claus, and I went up to the front and went ho-ho-ho, and that was it, and I was Santa Claus. I remember they gave us a little sheet with how many lines each character had, and Santa Claus had the most lines with 13. 13 lines carrying a whole show. That takes acting talent right there. And my brother played the head elf in his one, so yeah. You answer to me now, Tom. I only remember one line in that whole show, and I remember the exact place I was when I was doing it, the exact audience layout, the stage art. I remember everything about it, but I remember that my acting was so bad. Basically, I can't remember what the situation was, but I was stood there with Mrs. Claus, and I had a hot drink in my hand, and it spilt over me. And my line was, "Oh no, all over my clean clothes." I literally went, "Oh no, all over my clean clothes," in a high-pitched 8-year-old Matt voice. Well done, Matt. Oscar nomination right there. I remember having to wear cushions underneath as well, and oh, the audition was great, the acting was awful, and yeah, memories. Speaking of memories, you may have seen in a few of my videos, I do videos with a guy called Joseph Oliver, the guy who's called the British Historian on YouTube, and in middle school, year 6 and year 7 I think, might have both been year 6, we did a couple of presenting gigs. The reason we did the second one is because we did the first one, but the first one, we auditioned to be the presenters of this poetry thing we were doing in year 6, and we had to go to a classroom and write a little speech as a presenter and present it to the people, and me and Joe were the ones who were selected, which was great. But this then led us to them presenting the next year Catford Heath's Got Talent. It was like the school talent show type thing. A lot of people refer to us as Ant and Dec, but one moment that I have told you about before, I think in a video, is when we said the next act by memory because we forgot to read the cards, so we got it wrong. When I said a card, we didn't have like a cue card to read, we made the stuff we said on stage up, you know, comedy. But the list of acts we forgot to check, and we did it from memory and we got it wrong. Whoops. Another big thing that's happened is my only trip, actually, I think, that's been overnight with school, because I haven't done any in secondary school because I've somehow managed to avoid them. But in year 7 we went to a place called Oakhampton, which is on the southwest coast of England, I think, if you look at it and Google it and stuff. And we stayed there for 4 days, and it was so amazing. I shared a room with Dominic, Jack, and Ben. They probably don't know who I am anymore because I haven't seen them since year 7/8 for a couple of them, but yeah, that was really awesome. The feeling of independence was amazing, and we did so many awesome things. We did like rock climbing, water rafting, this thing where you got, what's it called, gorge scrambling. I was actually so cold in the gorge scrambling I didn't want to get in the water. I thought my feet were going to fall off, but I would not change the experience for the world. It was amazing. And a few other little things that happened in middle school was Go-Go Club. Remember those little plastic toys called Go-Go's? I collected them and I had loads. I loved them so much. I was there from the beginning. I went all the way through to like generation 4 or something, and they were just awesome. And one final thing that I'm going to talk to you about in this video is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Triumph, I like to call it. Basically, I have never bought a single packet of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in my life, yet I still ended up with 500 plus Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. My friend gave me 3 of the sort of bad starter cards to start with. I ended up trading those for 1 good card, traded that good card for like 5 bad cards, and the cycle kept going. I didn't buy 1 packet, and I ended up having 500 good cards and like 1,000 billion bad ones, and yeah, it was just awesome. And that's why I do business studies nowadays, because I'm a manipulative person. Nah, I just got business street smarts, yeah, that's it. So that was a story about my middle school adventures and the time when I was Santa Claus. Give me a best ho-ho-ho in the comments, and if you could, like this video, it means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys!